Hello everybody, my name is Adam Bergman and I am going to give you a really cool video about a blockchain called the Cardano blockchain. The Cardano blockchain and the native currency of Cardano is of course the Cardano coin called ADA coin, ADA. If you are an investor in Cardano, if you are thinking to invest in Cardano, if you hate Cardano or have no idea what I'm talking about, then sit back, relax. That's good coffee. Grab a cup of coffee and enjoy this video because I think you're going to get a lot out of it. Before I go any further, because you're going to forget a little bit later, hit me up in the comments down below and literally write anything Cardano or algo, anything for the algorithm. You know what I mean? It'll definitely help out with the almighty YouTube algorithm. With that said, let's get right into the video. Cardano was one of those first blockchains that you really said, wow, you can actually do things on the blockchain, and everything that we're going to be doing on the blockchain is 100% transparent and 100% reviewed by our peers. However, that is a double-edged sword when it comes to Cardano, because although everything Cardano does is academia reviewed, right? Academic reviewed, peer reviewed, and all the papers are everywhere, things take a very, very long time for Cardano to actually get moving, as specifically when it comes to upgrades. And the way Cardano was built is it started with a base layer. And I don't mean like layer 1, layer 2, layer 3. I mean like the basic Cardano. And then there's incremental upgrades of Cardano. And every single incremental upgrade comes with a bunch of new features for the actual blockchain. Finally, it's going to reach 1 million supposed transactions in the future. But who knows if we're actually going to get there or not. That is rumored by Charles Hoskinson. Let me give you the breakdown of what Cardano is. Cardano was invented in 2017 by Charles Hoskinson. A lot of people don't know Charles Hoskinson was also one of the co-founders of Ethereum, right alongside Vitalik Buterin and a couple of other people like Gavin Wood, who's also the founder of Polkadot and created his own language called Solidity. Now, Charles Hoskinson developed Cardano to be the first verified Generation 3 blockchain, actually, and I believe that it was the first proof of stake blockchain, or at least verified proof of stake blockchain. Cardano does have a maximum of 45 billion Cardano ADA, and Cardano's current circulating supply is 34.4 billion. I really like projects that have maximum supplies because you can't just create new ones to create more inflation. Not all projects in crypto have maximum supplies. It's actually super underrated. Now, Cardano is currently a top 10 cryptocurrency, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that Cardano is always in the top 10 cryptocurrencies. However, it is very, very, very close to the 10th spot, running right around that 9th spot currently, right behind Polygon. The problem with Cardano is Cardano's technology is a little bit outdated. Because it was the first Generation 3 blockchain, the blockchain is outdated, and because it's outdated, all upgrades take a very, very long time. I'm not hating on anything. This is like literally Charles Hoskinson even says this. He's like, I can't even get my own community to vote on things. I can't even get my own community to vote for upgrades and make it happen smoothly. So I'm just giving you guys constructive criticism. Cardano does use a proof of stake consensus. At the time, you had Ethereum, which is a proof of work consensus. You had Bitcoin proof of work and all these other blockchains that were proof of works. And along comes Cardano and says, hey, we can do something better called proof of stake. Now, because it is a proof of stake, you do get staking rewards. The staking rewards are plus or minus 5%, depending if you're running a validator node or you're a part of a validation pool. So if either you're delegating your Cardano for the validation pool, the staking pool, or you're actually running the validator. In any case, you're getting right around that 5% plus or minus. There are a shit ton of validation pools, and it's not really hard to get that staking rewards. It's really, really easy. You just download your Uroi wallet, for example, your Cardano wallet, DeFi wallet, and then, you could add to staking. The really good thing about Cardano is they pretty much always have around 70% of Cardano staked. Currently, just a smidge over 70, like 71%, which is really good. Why? You want your crypto staked. In a way, it's bad because you're not using it, but in a way, it's good because you're not using it. When I say you're not using it, you're not contributing to DeFi. However, when you're not using it, you're not open to sell either, right? So when you're staked, you have a stronger community and there's less sell pressure because there's less Cardano in the open market. It's like an organic price hold, right? Or an organic stop of the price dropping. Cardano has a unique coding language, and the coding language is called Haskell. A lot of people complain about Haskell. Haskell is a very difficult language to use as opposed to, for example, Solidity or a Python. And Haskell basically fights you with everything. As I said, it's a very old technology, Cardano. And although it did amazing things and really paved the way for all the newer technologies out there and all the newer blockchains, it's struggling to keep up with the times. And I'm not hating, this is a fact. Anybody that codes on Cardano, anybody that really understands Cardano will understand what I'm talking about, especially if you follow the Cardano ecosystem and the Cardano developers. Now, at the time, Cardano came out with 250 transactions per second. Right now, we have 250 transactions per second. And Cardano currently runs around 14 transactions per second. So 250 is really, really good. However, 250 transactions is severely lacking to other chains and DLTs right now. Hedera 10,000, Algorand 6,000, Ripple 1,500, Stellar 1,000, Harmony I think is also at 1,500 or something like this. Basically, all the newer DLTs and blockchains have a much stronger capability of TPS throughput. However, as I said in the beginning of this video, there's always upgrades when it comes to Cardano. In the future, Cardano is going to have one of its last upgrades, and it's going to be called the Hydra upgrade. And Hydra essentially is another layer that's built on top of the layer 1. Hydra will probably be using some type of hybrid and use a DAG, a direct acyclic graph. I talk about DAGs a lot on this channel. Shout out if you like DAGs and you like Hedera, for example. Please do me a favor, like, share, subscribe on this channel. It will really help me with the almighty algorithm. So a DAG is a form of a different technology, direct acyclic graph. And Charles Hoskinson is claiming that Cardano can reach 1 million transactions per second in the future. Again, this is a claim. This is not verified. Who knows if that's going to happen or not. But Charles Hoskinson is definitely a leader in this game. Charles Hoskinson is not only a leader for Cardano, Charles Hoskinson is a leader for all of the cryptoverse. Charles Hoskinson literally goes in front of Congress to represent crypto. Charles Hoskinson goes into tons of Twitter spaces, and Charles Hoskinson starts a lot of beef when it comes to the crypto space on YouTube and Twitter. He beefs with Ripple, he beefed with Staci Warden of Algorand, and so on and so forth. So he's a very polarizing and interesting man. He actually has a YouTube channel, if you guys ever hear him talk. It will probably be boring for 98% of people listening to it. It's super high level and you gain a lot of information. I highly suggest you guys listen to it. Now, Cardano's finality. This is kind of an issue again, generation 3 blockchain. It's around 5 to 10 minutes, so you have a latency. So let's say I send you a transaction from my phone to yours, right, through a DeFi wallet. You have to wait 5 to 10 minutes until that's a verified transaction. Now, if you guys are used to using Algorand, that is instant finality with around a 4-second latency until it hits the actual chain for you guys to see. Hedera is also 3 to 5 seconds. Ripple is 3 to 5 seconds. And a lot of these newer chains are all a couple of seconds, or shall I say, let's say under a minute, right? 5 to 10 minutes is really slow, especially when you want to do commerce. Now, it is getting faster. It is getting better. However, even faster and better is still lacking against other cryptocurrencies that I just mentioned. Again, I'm not hating on anybody. I like Cardano. I like the technology. I'm just pointing out the obvious, and I'm pointing out what a lot of people know. Now, the Cardano gas fees are based on 3 things: the fixed ADA amount, the ADA cost per byte, and the transaction size and approximate gas fees and the transaction size. I'm getting a lot of different variations of this, and the gas fees do go down as there's upgrades when it comes to Cardano. There was a bunch of Cardano improvement proposals. I did do a video of that. I completely broke it down. If you guys want to check out that video, just click on the link up above. It's really, really cool. But estimated is high teens. So let's say you send $1 worth of ADA, you're going to be paying high teens in terms of the gas fees. Now, Cardano is consistently improving its blockchain through those CIPs that I was talking about, the Cardano improvement proposals, but the underlying technology, it is an old technology and it doesn't allow for easy upgrades. That's the problem. Let's say, for example, you have a body, right? Let's say we're a body. Most blockchains right now, if you want to upgrade your hand, you can just upgrade your hand. If you want to upgrade your I don't know, your eyes, you could just upgrade your eyes, right? So imagine a blockchain is your body. When it comes to Cardano, you can't so much upgrade a specific section of the blockchain. You're going to have to upgrade the whole blockchain. I'm oversimplifying it, but people that's been around with Cardano for a while will understand what I'm talking about. Now, one of the things that Cardano has, most institutional investors know Bitcoin, most institutional investors know Ethereum, and past Bitcoin and Ethereum, Cardano probably has first mover advantage. They are known by a lot of institutional investors, and they have like a cult following when it comes to retail investors. And for that reason, I believe that they have a very similar strength to Ethereum, where just everybody knows your name, right? In the future, I think Cardano is not going anywhere. In the future, Cardano will keep upgrading itself. Right now, Cardano has an uphill battle in terms of technology because they came out so early. However, they're going to keep upgrading their blockchain with Charles Hoskinson at the helm. But there are a lot of competitors to Cardano. Not saying they're better, not saying they're worse. However, Cardano does have that wow factor, that it factor, that star factor, because they have that first mover advantage, so to speak, being the first generation 3 blockchain. Guys, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. I got a lot more videos coming out. Please do give me the likes, the shares, subscribe if you guys like this type of content. And if you guys don't want to wait until next week, I do have a bunch of videos right here on different content. I think you guys will definitely appreciate it. Have a great day.